And today, as I film this, just months later, I'm driving thousands of views daily, gaining subscribers again daily, and I've hit 5,000 subscribers. Hey, it's me, Brian G. Welcome back. High five. In this video, I break down my 12-step ritual ranking system. Say that 4 times fast, kiddo. That has allowed me to grow my channel quickly. Imagine this, check it out. March, brand new channel, 0 views, 0 subscribers, 0 videos. It's like less than 0. And today, as I film this, just months later, I'm driving thousands of views daily, gaining subscribers again daily, and I've hit 5,000 subscribers, and it's based on this 12-step system. So let's get into it.
Brian G. Johnson.
Step number 1 is you want to identify a keyword phrase exactly from YouTube, and you just don't want to choose any keyword phrase, especially if you're struggling. You see, some of them are super competitive. I'm talking about channels with millions of subscribers that generate tremendous authority that new channels can't compete with. So what I like to do is identify keyword phrases on YouTube that aren't uber competitive. And one of the easiest ways to do that is pay attention to how many video results are on the SERP pages, that search engine results pages, and then take a look at the videos in the top 10. This is 5 and 5, that makes 10. And you want to look for videos that don't have a ton of views. This is kind of like an indicator it's not too competitive. Dig it. Now, step number 2 is to identify what I like to call the focus word or focus words. You see, the search term that you target might be long. It might be like 4 or 5 words. Like this keyword phrase is how to get more views on YouTube in 2016. And the thing I don't want to have to do is like repeat that again and again, but I want to let viewers know that this is exactly the content they're looking for. So what do? I identify the most important words in the phrase I'm targeting, and then I use those moving forward. That's step 2. Check out the keyword phrase YouTube keyword tool. You'll notice in this search term, now number 1, it's not too competitive. Number 2, there are a number of videos that don't have a ton of views. Number 3, I'm ranking pretty darn good. Now check this out too. Notice that in my thumbnail, the text that is red is my focus keyword. It's the one word that most describes what users are looking for. So that's the concept of a focus keyword, and that's step 2. And you want to know what that is because we're going to use that to optimize moving forward. Step number 3. I like to call this one the ritual hook. You see, you got to hook the viewers in the beginning of your video. You got like 5 or 10, maybe 15 seconds to let the viewer know you're going to give them exactly what they're after. And if you've seen people that ramble on and whatnot, well, that's not what you want. And if you ramble, you lose people. Now, furthermore, notice in my example, YouTube keyword tool, I talk about and I mention a keyword tool in the first 3 seconds of the video. Just like I did for this video. I mentioned exactly the words that I was going to target at the beginning, which I found leads to a longer retention, which helps me to rank better. Cool. Step number 4. This one is something not a lot of folks talk about. It's uber powerful. Check this out. You want to put yourself in the mind of the people that are most likely going to really dig your video, the target audience. And you want to ask yourself, what do they really want? And if you can give that to them in step 4 sooner rather than later, you're going to again extend the viewing session, which that's what YouTube rewards. We've begun adjusting the YouTube search rankings to reward engaging videos that keep viewers watching longer. So in the example of the YouTube keyword tool, what do people really want? They want more views. They want to be able to rank in YouTube. So what did I show them? Hey, check it out. I used this strategy I'm going to share with you in this video, and I'm ranking number 1, number 2. I showed them the proof, the stuff that they want beyond their immediate needs. That's step 4. It's super powerful. So remember to give them more. Step number 5 is to deliver the value that you promised. You see, when you create a video title and you add a fancy thumbnail, viewers, as they're searching or browsing YouTube, they see that and they think, I wonder what this is about. And the more value you add to their viewing experience, the more likely they're gonna subscribe. The more likely they're gonna keep viewing the very thing that YouTube rewards. So give them the value, baby. Step number 6, the ritual title method. In step 1, you identified the right keyword to target. In step number 6, you're gonna start your title with that exact phrase. Now, tip, if you're struggling to drive views, tip, if you are brand new, then add that phrase to the title and stop. Why would you stop and not add more words? Well, because you're creating a highly relevant title and keyword match, and the algorithm is all based on relevancy. Relevancy is hugely important to the algorithm. In fact, if you click the filters button below the search bar, you'll see that the video results are sorted by relevancy. Step number 6 ensures you've got a really relevant title, and that's gonna help you rank better. Step number 7 is to write a description as well as video tags based on your target keyword phrase from step 1. The process is pretty simple. The more content you add to the description, the better. However, I'm busy, so I'll usually add a few paragraphs, and that's been plenty good enough for me. When it comes to the tags, you again really want to think about relevancy. If I'm targeting a 3-word phrase like YouTube keyword tool, I'm number 1 going to add that exact phrase to my meta tags. I'm also going to add those words as singular tags. In other words, YouTube tag, keyword tag, and tool tag. Do that and you're going to create a relevant tags as well as a relevant description, and you're going to do well. And step number 8 is what I like to call the spotlight ritual. Here's the idea. Remember in step 2 we identified the most important word or two from the title? Well, I then go ahead and take these focus words and I create a thumbnail that really highlight these particular words. This is a great example. Here I'm targeting the keyword phrase, how to get more clicks on YouTube. And the most important word is click. And I'm not trying to cram a ton of words on my thumbnail, which creates a thumbnail that's jammed, it's harder to read, it's harder to comprehend. One of the things about really great marketing is making it easy for people to understand what you got. Less is always more because it's easier for people to understand. If people don't understand, they're gone. Simplicity is powerful. When I started applying step 9, my subscriber ratio increased exponentially, and the same thing happened for my buddy Nick Nimmin when he started doing this too. Here, it's all about the ritual call to action. And all you got to do is simply include a subscribe graphic early in your video. When you do this, you're reminding people to subscribe. You don't have to say anything. I like to stay on topic and stay focused. But by simply incorporating a subscribe graphic, or I do this, few seconds, if you're a subscriber, you've seen me do this. And if you're on YouTube or you see this, your mind kind of knows. So easy, so effective, poof. So by this point, you've identified a keyword phrase, you made a video, you've uploaded it, you've got a great thumbnail, you're on YouTube. Take the time to engage with your subscribers. Leave comments if you haven't already done so, because the thing that YouTube success runs on is engagement. This one's a killer. Step number 11, again, you're on YouTube. Log into your analytics. check out the videos you published last week or your last videos and study the retention of those videos, specifically relative audience retention. And here's why. Videos that have a better audience retention, again, above average, typically rank higher in YouTube search. So as you study these analytics, you're going to be able to make changes in the future to the style of your videos, to how you create videos, ultimately of having the goal of creating an engaging experience, because that's the thing, as you know, that YouTube rewards. Wicked! Another thing I like to do is to pay attention to videos and how many subscribers those videos have gotten me. If I find a video that's gained a lot of subscribers, more than average, I may want to create another video on that subject in the future, because subscribers are the path to much success. Something to think about. Lastly is step number 12. It's all about starting a YouTube session, and you can do that by simply sharing your video to Facebook or to Twitter. If you've got a list, email your list, and don't send them to your website. No, you want to send them to YouTube, because that will trigger the algorithm. You'll be starting all kinds of YouTube sessions, and that's the stuff that YouTube rewards. Hey, if you want to learn more about the algorithm, I've got a wicked cool video on the algorithm in 2017. I'll link to it in the YouTube card now. If you haven't subscribed to me, B to the G, go ahead, hit the button. I've got 2 hungry poodles. And when you subscribe, you'll feed one of them, poof, pixie dust. I hope you liked that video.